Hello my friends, welcome back, it's episode 20. And I guess this is the episode that kind of, there's not much, well, I'm presuming that there's not any threat left, or that there's not much threat left. Although we'll have no air support here. But this is the episode where, really, what I'm showing, or what I'm going to be discussing is, you've won. So you've won. But you don't want to win too hard. You actually want to... you want to gain as much value as you can from each map. Huh, it's just some grounded planes. And so, if you want to gain as much value as you can from each map, you want to, you don't want to just use your most powerful unit, like say my waffle here, and just waffle everything to death. Because that doesn't help you in the long run. And likewise, at this point, I don't really want to capture everything, because the main benefit of capturing is money, with a secondary benefit of being that you can grab some equipment that you might not necessarily have. Well, I certainly don't need money. And I wouldn't say that there's much in the way of gear I need either. Both of these recon bikes have got envelopment. How unhelpful is that? Okay, right. That's a village. So, I need to push these guys down, as I mentioned earlier. So these engineers could make the magic happen. Where's the dude with distraction? It's this one, isn't it? There we go. Now I can steamroller this idiot. It's just, it's all about thinking about the future and, obviously play aggressively to win the mission. But just because one of your units like this, this waffle can destroy like 5 enemies on a single turn doesn't mean that you necessarily want it to. You do actually want to be thinking about your future. And you never know where these extra couple of overruns here and there and everywhere are going to result in more steamrollers, which means I can do more cross-classing. Which means more glory. Can't see. Oh. There's some nasty ass infantry there. This terrain is horrible. I can't get the waffle in that tile. Might have been a good move to move this infantry here in its car. Nope, can't reach. Stuck behind this painfully bad terrain. That's okay. It's probably why we got given so many turns. Here we are, back at the beginning. These guys have been sat here for eternity. Defending my base from a force that never moved. I could go out there now. I think that AA gun is right there, but anyway, I'm not 100% sure, so somehow he's ended up back in anti-air mode. Okay, we'll get to hosing down those aircraft. This one could be overrun, but you know, once again, that would mean getting a tank there. Okay, what do we got here? Artillery, artillery, anti-tank gun. Nothing here is actually dangerous to this unit. Let's go, boys. That was a nice hit. This infantry is dangerous. But not so dangerous that I actually care. Okay, this is as far as he can get. Remember that this infantry can actually move into this terrain. Admittedly only one tile at a time, but it could. very, very much bogged down here. I'm wondering if they force marched, if they could get into that tile. Strikes me that they could. Okay, so these two are now defended by this and this. So that's a solid front line. We're just pushing up here. Obviously I could attack, but it strikes me as a little bit overly aggressive. With no air support, it's a little bit more tricky to just punch our way up here. Unless I decide to move to these airports, but seems unlikely. Seems unlikely. We're still on pace. We're easily on pace here, so. Okay. Time for the Air Force to get some kills. Here they are. They've been sat here since the beginning. Move Gallant here. Okay, 3 damage. It's alright. Let's send this guy up here where he's out of range of that anti-aircraft gun. He can assist in the destruction of this entrenchment. Now, I am at a supply hex here, so if I want to make repairs, I can. I certainly wouldn't mind some more points of tank strength here. Why not? It's good experience. If I have to repair them in a bit, I have to repair them. No problem. Okay, that was a weird choice. Oh, a fighter! I didn't think there were any left. Okay, well this guy definitely needs repairs now. Which is not a problem. Huh, would you look at what just crawled out of the woodwork? An enemy fighter. How much damage would you get? 2. Sure, let's bomb this guy for this. I'll repair him after. This is glorious experience points that we're racking up right now. Wow, he's totally maxed out. 3,500. Might be an opportunity here for some sweet infantry damage as well. Oh, it's gonna rain next turn. Well, that sucks. Oh well, whatever. As long as they don't suddenly decide to charge forward and attack the airport, I'm fine. Okay, alright. This infantry is so good at its job. It's not quite maxed out on EXP yet, and these units, they don't count as infantry or tank kills, so they're not really that important. Okay, so what I really want to do is I want to overrun this with this. In order to do that, I need to push it. And in order to push it, I need a unit that's not got envelopment on it. Now, this other artillery is obviously providing support as well. I could use the distraction one here. And 5 damage here could actually possibly cause that guy to move as well. Oh, this is a surprisingly difficult puzzle to solve. Okay, alright, here's the idea. Hit this guy and just hope that I don't actually kill him. Okay, good. He doesn't attempt to retreat, that's great. Now I can push this guy. It should push him into the clear tile. Okay, successfully pushed into the clear tile. I should now be able to dumpster this guy. Ah, if it wasn't for the anti-tank gun that's just kind of sat there. Tricky, tricky, tricky. I need to push this one up into here to then push this panhandler into this clear tile if I'm going to farm the overruns that I want. Yeah, that's just death. Envelopment's working against me here. I don't want to envelop these guys, I just want to kill them. Maybe... no, it's not gonna work. Okay, alright. It's giving me a more clear perspective on the issue. My biggest issue is that none of my infantry could reach. And before you say, oh, well, this is why regulars would be good, because regulars can reach further, they wouldn't be good because regulars can't ignore entrenchment. And these guys are massively entrenched. So, get that idea out of your head straight away. That's the reason why these recons are not doing that great. What I want to do is bring the waffle in to disable the anti-tank gun, and then that would allow me to get in there. Maybe I can... Okay, if I move this here, and then I push up here, he should also then run up into that tile. There we go. Okay, alright, so now both of these guys are exposed. I just need to disable the anti-tank gun. See, I could just use the waffle here to destroy this panhandler, but then you're throwing away opportunities to train up your units. That's the issue. Okay, alright, for the sake of brevity, we'll just kill the panhandle. This unit could do with the experience anyway. And these recons will also get the benefits of having been there to support. Okay. That then allows me to put the old waffle launcher in a more safe position. Far away from these two infantry units, which are of huge threat to it. Now we can follow this road. Good work, boys. Now these guys are now encircled. So that means that I can actually wear them out. I'll send this guy up and around. Put that there, so if any tank comes flying down the road, we will be able to delete it. Okay, so I need to move this back So then I can move this up. That's fine. Keep him there. He'll probably repair in that tile, and that's fine with me. Pioneers. Do you know what? I'm almost tempted to put this here. In fact, I'm going to. This actually is a better defense, because now it means if they try and attack that artillery, they're going to get bombarded. If they go for the tank, which they could do, because they would get kills on it. If they go for the tank, then this artillery is going to provide even more support. Yep, he went for it. And got punished. 1 damage. Sweet! Of course this guy bloody repaired, didn't he? Suppose it's raining. It's time to repair my units. The damage is minor. You know what I could do, actually? Super high strength fighters are not required anymore. I could, in fact, downgrade them to standard strength. This will allow me to get a little bit more vicious with my bombing. Is this a prototype? Is that Donner? It's a prototype, isn't it? I'm out of them. Yeah, it is. What have we got lurking in my... So I could just dismiss this spy plane. Oh, it's an auxiliary unit, so I could have just moved it away, actually, instead of dismissing it. But anyway, space maid. What have I got sat in my reserve that I could bring out for this special occasion? Got this really weird bird. This is the one that's like 4 slots. Doesn't excite me. Let's bring out this bad boy. Okay. I could have overstrengthened my dive bombers actually on this turn, but it doesn't matter. They get plenty of damage on their own. Now's the time to bring out another strat bomber. This is self-repairing, so and we got like 12 turns left, so we got all the time in the world to make repairs. I'll get that next turn. There's like a tank up here that could come running down. I don't necessarily want to be sat in a clear tile. Okay, that anti-tank gun is there. I think there's no realistic way of overrunning the anti-tank gun. Let's just waffle the tank gun out of existence. Okay, don't attack just yet. Do you know what? It is acceptable. This artillery does need infantry kills. It actually does need a lot of infantry kills. And this does open up the window for me to go ham on these guys. Congrats! You did it! Steamroller is yours. Promote you. And join a long line. Of units with the blue stripe. Now, in terms of this infantry, I could just force a surrender out of it with my recon cars. Because there's no easy way to turn it into a steamroll. Can't even see the you know, KVs with Steamroller actually would be really useful for picking off units as well. Eight to go, not bad. Okay. If I could I don't know if there's a way to ping-pong these guys around so that they're on a clear tile. Let's see what happens. Okay, that is where I wanted them to go. Now we move these two here like this. Do you know what? That's filthy. I disgust myself sometimes. It's just pure filth what I will do to get an overrun. Pure filth. What happened there? Why didn't it convert into artillery mode? Oh, I needed to convert it first and then roll it up. Ah, whatever. I can't be bothered to. I can't be bothered to fix it. Doesn't really matter. This bunker is not going to survive this turn, really. Or if it does, it's going to be so crippled that it's not going to matter. Here's my regular infantry. That I brought along to meet shield with. It never really worked out that way. Okay. This is the mass attack brigade right here. Nice. Now you remember, see, they did one kill and 2 suppression there. This infantry generates suppression. Most people don't seem to realize this, but it does. So lethal can actually be useful on infantry, but you just have far better things to put lethal on. Five for -1. I wish I could repair it. I wish I could repair these engineers, but that's not going to happen. There's no tiles. That extra artillery hit would have been really helpful around about now. Okay, let's move these guys up and their support in case a tank comes flying down. Sure, whatever. Some more EXP for me. Alright, now I can put this in artillery mode and move it here. Now all of this is protected. Not from everything, but from most things. Okay, I think there is nothing more to do here. I think if we're still plowing our way through the map by, like, the time we get up here, I'll bridge across here and go across. Okay. Alright, well, we're out of time. That was some good farming. The enemies here got a reprieve from my saturated bombing campaign. Thanks to the rain. But anyway, we can get in there and start making a mockery of them again for experience points. That's not an issue. But that is it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.